Okay. Morning, everyone. So we are doing our little plank test today. So we'll do a warm up and then we'll do our plank. And then we've got 4 groups of exercises, 16 exercises in total, and we're going to do 45 seconds of each twice. So a simple format today. So we'll start off with our warm up. So everyone on your feet and just a gentle jog on the spot. That's it. So jog on the spot. Getting warm. And let's rotate around. Well done. Well done, Al. Don't worry, you don't need sound really. You're okay.
Is that better?
Oh, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yay!
Sorry about that.
Arm circles forward, circle your arms forward. Big arm circles. And then backwards. So what we want to be thinking the whole time in this class is really engaging our core, engaging with our core. So the whole time, even when we're standing, we want to be tucking under, strong abs. So your bum's tucked under, so we don't want any kind of like weird forward and back. We want to be nice and straight and tall. And this is always train your muscles how you want them to look. So you want to have a good, strong posture with everything you do in everyday life. So let's just open up our hips. So the leg comes forward and out to the side and down. So thinking about that posture. And let's circle the hips. So hips come one way round. And back the other way. Okay, so we're going to do our little test that we do every fortnight. And it's a plank test, just to test our strength and see if these classes are working. So we will do just an ordinary 60-second plank, have a 10-second rest, and then there's the next 60-second plank. We will be doing 15 seconds with one arm up, 15 seconds with the other arm up, 15 seconds one leg raised, and 15 seconds the other leg raised, 10-second rest, and then a 30-second plank. So if at any time you need to put your knees down to rest, that's absolutely fine, because it's a test for you to see, you know, in 2 weeks' time, we'll do it again. You can see if you're stronger and you can do it for longer. So we'll make a start. About timing. Okay, so in your plank position, thinking about drawing your abs in, bum nice and down until your back's nice and flat, spine neutral. Off we go, 60 seconds. Remember to breathe, engage your legs as well, strong legs. Well done. Keep breathing. That's halfway, 30 seconds. Nearly there, guys, really good. 10 more seconds. Okay, rest there. Have a 10-second rest and then get back into that same position. So low plank, arms on the floor. Get ready, go. And sorry, arm up, one arm up. Other side, one arm up. One leg up. And other leg up. And have a little rest now. Last 30-second plank. Get ready and go. Well done. Ten more seconds. And rest there. Well done. Really good. So hopefully you're feeling stronger than when we've done that before with the shorter rest time. Okay, so our first 4 exercises, we're going to do a reverse crunch, a bird dog, but sticking with the same side, crunching in and crunching and coming straight out. Donkey kicks, like we did on Friday, and then a butterfly sit-up. So I'll explain each one so as we go round. So 45 seconds on a reverse crunch. So you're on your mat. It's up to you. You can tuck your hands under if you want to, or just have them relaxed at the side. And you want to bring your knees up to the ceiling. So for 45 seconds, your feet up to the ceiling. Off we go. So feet come up. Breathe out as you come up, in as you come down. You want to roll your spine as you come down and up. So all the time thinking about putting your tummy in, flat back. When you roll back down, your back flat on the floor, chin away from chest, and keep breathing. Well done, keep it going. Okay. Well done. So our bird dog, we're on our hands and knees, and we'll stick to the same side, and we're going to come straight, so opposite hand, opposite leg, straight, and then crunch into the middle, and then straight out again. And I'll tell you when to change sides. Off we go. So you want to imagine you've got a tennis ball on your back, and you don't want that to roll off. So nice and slow and controlled. Tummy pulled in. And change sides now. Spine neutral, so your head's just looking down at the mat. Well done. So stay where we are. And we're going to do our donkey kicks. So leg comes up and back down. Stick with the same side, and I'll tell you when to change legs. Off we go. So squeezing the glute at the top and then back down. Stick with the same leg and down. Don't let that tennis ball roll off your back. So flat back, neutral spine, relaxed shoulders. Soft elbows too. And change sides now. Keep that tummy engaged, belly button pulling in. Nearly there. And well done. And our last exercise, and we'll go around again, is the butterfly sit-up. Have your feet together in front of you, knees dropping down to the side, and this stops you using your legs in a sit-up, so it makes it a bit harder. Hands up above your head, and I want you to roll down, roll your spine down to the mat, and then roll back up and come up to sitting. So we're taking away our hands and legs in this movement, so it's your core that's doing the work. Off we go. Nice and controlled, coming down and rolling up. Try and roll each vertebrae at a time so that your back is supported. Think about when you're lying down, your hips are tilted up slightly so your back is flat on the floor and supported. And then you roll up. Well done. Well done, nice and controlled. One more, coming down. Well done. So let's go around again. Reverse crunch. On the floor, off we go. So the feet come up to the ceiling. Breathing out as you come up, in as you come down. Again, roll your spine, so your spine is nice and supported. Try and relax your arms so that it's your core getting you up. You're not using your arms to push yourself up or not using momentum. done. Bird dogs on our hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders. Off we go. Same side, spine neutral. So looking at your mat, back is flat. You've got a tennis ball on your back and you don't want it to roll off. Breathe out as you crunch in and in as you straighten up. Get ready to change sides. Change over now. Think about when your arm and leg are straight, think about really straightening your fingertips away from your toes. Well done, stay where you are. Straight into donkey kicks. Off we go. Same leg, up and down. Flat back again. Soft elbows. Shoulders are over your hands. And changing leg now. Keep that spine neutral so your eyes are just directed to the mat. Keep breathing. That's it, one more. Well done, and our butterfly sit up. So feet are together. Above your head. Off we go, rolling down. And rolling up. I'm really fine with this one. If you think about engaging your core and pulling your tummy muscles in, it is easier. That's it, 10 more seconds. Well done. Okay, our next 4 exercises, we've got a bicycle crunch, a bear crawl, a standing oblique crunch, and then hollow man extension to cannonball, favourite named exercise. So, bicycle crunch, we want to be lying on the floor. Now, if you just lie normally and just as you would do, you can probably get a hand between your back and the floor. But if you just tilt your hips, you can't do that. Your back is flat against the floor. So with all our crunches, that's what I mean. Back's flat on the floor, hips are tilted slightly, tummy's pulled in, so you're sinking your belly button down into the mat. And that's where we want to be. Fingertips by our ears, chin away from chest. You've got a nice space between your chin and your chest. So none of this. We want to be like this. And our fingertips are just resting by our ears. So we're not pulling on our head. We're nice and relaxed. Relax your shoulders back. Okay, so bicycle crunch. We are pedaling backwards. If you think, if you're normally pedaling, you're pedaling this way. But with this, we want to pedal backwards. So just engage a few more muscles doing that. And you're coming opposite elbow to opposite knee. So 45 seconds. Off we go. Nice and controlled, doesn't need to be fast. It's almost harder if you go slowly. Keep breathing. Well done. Keep it going. Ten more seconds. Well done. So with our bear crawl, we're going to go to the side if you've got space. So we did this on Friday as well. So we want to be on our hands and knees and tuck our toes under. And just raise our knees up off the floor just a little bit, just a couple of centimetres. Hold it there, back's nice and flat. And then we're coming to the side and back again. 45 seconds. Off we go. So raising up, coming to the side, and then back. The whole time, really thinking about staying low, keeping your knees low, back flat, spine neutral, so you're looking down at the floor. Well done. Nearly there. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. Well done. Ooh, standing a bit crunchy. We'll stand up for this one. And fingertips by your ears as if we were on the floor, standing nice and tall. So tuck your bum in, pull your tummy in, and bring your knee up to the side, and I'll tell you when to change sides. Off we go. So knees coming out to the side and down, and reaching your elbow. So your knee comes right out and back. Well done. Change sides now. So opposite leg. Using our obliques to get our knee up. And our core is having to be reactive because we're standing. So more muscles are engaged. Well done. Right, hollow man extension table. So we're back on the mat again. And we're coming into a ball, a cannonball. And then arms over your head, extend out, and then come back in again. So when we're extending, we're not resting onto the floor, we're always hovering off the floor, hands and feet off the floor. So cannonball, extension, cannonball. 45 seconds. Off we go. So hugging in, straightening, and then hugging back in. Breathe in as you come into your ball. Breathe out as you extend back. Well done. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Well done. So let's go around all of those again. Bicycle crunch. Onto our backs. Pushing your back into the floor, tummy pulled in. Off we go. Pedaling backwards. Get your knee to your elbow, elbow to your knee. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Fingertips by your ears. chin away from chest. Keep breathing. Bicycle crunch is one of the best crunches you can do. Five more seconds. Well done. Bear crawl. So onto our hands and knees. Hands just in line with your shoulders, flat back. Tuck your toes under. Off we go. So staying just hovering just above the floor. Keep that position. Don't let the tennis ball roll off your back. And we're just going from side to side. Doesn't feel like much, but it's really working your core to keep you in this position. Suck your tummy in. Have a neutral spine. So you want your spine in a straight line, and it's just looking at the mat. Keep breathing. Standing oblique crunch, so onto our feet. Stick with the same side, off we go. So coming up to your knee coming up to your elbow. The standing leg is nice and strong and engaged. Standing tall. Get ready and change sides now. Well done. Okay. On to our third group. We've got scissor kicks, dead bug, squats. So if you've got a weight and you want to use a weight, you can use it on your squats, and oblique mountain climber. So, scissor kicks. We're back onto the floor. We're pushing our back into the floor, tilted hips. You can tuck your hands under if you want to here. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, chin away from chest. And we have our legs nice and straight, and we're kicking one above the other. 45 seconds. Off we go. So keep breathing. Straight legs if you can. Well done. Chin away from chest. Keep that back pushed in. Keep your tummy engaged. So sucking your belly button in. Well done. Dead bug, so staying where we are. Hands and legs coming up, legs at a 90-degree angle, and then opposite hand and opposite foot come down nice and straight and come back up again. Let's stick with the same side, and then I'll tell you when to change sides. Off we go. So stick with the same hand and foot, bring it back down again, back to the middle again, same side. Nice and controlled, keep breathing, chin away from chest as always. Change over now. Really stretching your fingertips away from your toes when you're in that straight position. Get your tummy pulled in, back flat on the floor. Well done. So we're going to do a squat. You need to think about your core when you're doing this squat. So legs slightly wider than hips, toes turned out at a 45-degree angle. It's just better for your balance. Really think about sitting down. So you want your back to be nice and straight and flat. Bum comes right down. And then when you come up, if you can, coming up to toes, onto toes. So we're squatting back, chest lifted, and then up onto tippy toes and back down. So nice and controlled, 45 seconds. Nice and controlled, coming up to toes and back down. Whole time, have your tummy pulled in, straight back. So your bum's behind, or your weight is behind you. So it's like we're sitting down. Don't let that weight come over your knees. Keep it back. Chest lifted. Last one. Well done. And then oblique mountain climber. So we're in a high plank position, straight arms. And we want to get our opposite knee to opposite elbow. So we're twisting from the hips, but everything else stays strong and still. 45 seconds. We can do it slow, you don't need to do anything speedy. Off we go. So opposite knee to opposite elbow, twist from the hips, but keep your shoulders strong and stable. Hopefully you can really feel this one. Keep breathing. Spine neutral, so just looking, eyes just looking down at the mat. Ears in line with toes. So you want to be really straight. Keep your bum down. Well done. Back to scissor kicks. Nearly there. So lying down, keeping your back strong on the floor. Off we go. Legs nice and straight and one foot comes above the other. Kicking your legs like scissors. Chin away from chest. Straight legs if you can. Well done, everyone. Keep that tummy engaged. Dead bug, so stay where you are. Hands and legs up in the air. Off we go. Stick with the same side. So opposite hand and opposite foot come down. Back to center and then back down again. Breathe out as your hands and feet come down, in as you come up. Keep that back supported by the floor. Change sides now. Straighten your fingertips away from your toes. Well done. Squats. Squat to tippy toe. So jumping up. Off we go. So squatting down, nice and low, coming up onto your toes. Feet can be at a 45-degree angle, just slightly wider than hips. Coming up onto your toes. Chest lifted. Flat back as you come down. See if you can get any lower. 10 more seconds. Well done. And that oblique mountain climber. So in a high plank, nice and strong, really think about your form here. Hands under your shoulders. Bum down in a nice straight position, ears in line with your feet, and then opposite knee to opposite elbow. Off we go. Keep breathing. Well done. Keep it going. You're twisting at your hips. Your shoulders are stable. Everything else is straight and strong. Ten more seconds. Well done. We've got 4 more exercises, but we've overrun a little bit, so we can just do them once, quickly. So we'll just do in 30 seconds. So we've got a leg raise. So tuck your hands under, a bit like scissor kicks, but we're just getting our feet up to the ceiling and back down. 30 seconds. Off we go. Breathing out as your legs come up, in as they come down. Straight legs if you can. Back pushing into the floor, tummy pulled in, chin away from chest. In our V-sit, so we're just fingertips facing your feet in a V-sit position, and you're going to straighten your legs out and then tuck them back in. 30 seconds. Off we go. So feet come forward and straight and then tuck in. Well done. I think we'll have to make this our last exercise. I think I forgot we had our plank test at the beginning, so we've run out of time. Well done. So we'll just do a little stretch. So come to lie down on your mat. Bring your knees up, hands out either side. Drop your knees to the left and look over your right shoulder. And just hold it there for 2 breaths. Bring your knees back to center. Drop them down to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Hold it there. Back to center. Slowly drop your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Back to center. Knees over to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. Back to center again. Hugging your right knee in. Straighten your left leg. Let it hover above the mat. Hold it there. Bring that leg in. Hug it in. Hug the knee in. Straighten the right leg. Hovering above the mat. Nice and straight. Point your toe. Stretch out that leg. Hug both knees in. Coming onto your hands and knees. Drop your forehead to the floor, arch your back. Drop down, head pointing at the floor, backs pointing to the ceiling. And slowly reverse, so forehead's looking up, eyes looking up to the ceiling, tummy's dropped to the floor. And again, head comes down to the floor, back to the ceiling. And slowly reverse. Forehead looking up, tummy to the floor. Straighten up and just come down to the mat and arch into a cobra. So back bend, you're looking back over to the ceiling. Feet can be up off the floor if you like. And then come to sit on your heels, so feet together, knees apart. Just come to sit back down onto your feet, pose of a child, fingertips forward. With every breath, see if you can sit back further and reach your fingertips forward further. So you're really increasing the stretch. Rest your head onto the floor. Well done, everybody. Thank you.